Welcome to this episode of Big Y Local Love. We're Big Y's registered dietitians. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Andrea. And today we're in Northford, Connecticut visiting Cecarelli Farms, who supplies many of our Big Y locations in Connecticut with fresh produce.
So should we go meet Will?
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go.
These are beautiful cornfields.
I know. It's the horizon as we watch the field go.
I know, it's beautiful. Oh, there's Will.
Hello.
Hi, Will.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming out today.
So several of our Big Y locations around here carry your corn. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the farm?
Well, the farm's been around for 100 years and they've grown corn over those 100 years. This year I'm growing 42 acres of corn to service the local Big Ys around here.
Wow.
Now, what is your role then for Cecarelli Farms?
Well, I'm basically the farm manager. Any given day I could have any job. I could be a mechanic, I could be selecting seeds, I could be planting, I could be harvesting, I could be the bookkeeper, just, you know, a lot of jobs.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
A lot of responsibility falling on your shoulders.
And I don't think people realize that either.
Well, a lot of people say a farmer, you know, is a jack of all trades but a master of none. I'd like to master a few, but I try to, you know, do good at what I do, and that's
grow produce.
grow produce.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you were just harvesting some corn. How do you kind of tell when it's ready?
When I come out, you know, look for a nice full ear with, you know, dry silk will give it away, and feel the top. You can feel that the corn, you know, is mature right to the tip.
Oh yeah.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It's beautiful.
And are these different varieties that you grow around here?
I have it's like 7 different plantings of corn to stagger it over the full year. And in those plantings, I grow 4 or 5 different varieties. This just happens to be a new variety this year I'm trying off of, you know, a recommendation from one of the seed guys.
Looks good.
Yeah, now, can you teach us the best way to harvest some corn and kind of pick out the best ear?
Well, we've already determined that this piece of corn is ready to be harvested. So when we come in here tomorrow or the next day, we'll just look and we'll choose, you know, we'll feel the top of the ear to make sure it's mature to the top, and we'll pull and we'll twist the corn off and hopefully get it in the bag.
You got a good one?
Yeah, well, we always want to get a good one. But what we do is we count to 15 ears in our hand, and another guy carries a bag, and we dump the corn in the bag, and then when we dump in 4 times, we know it's 60 ears, so we give the customer 60 ears of corn.
Wow, so all of this corn is hand-picked?
All of it's hand-picked, yep.
That's amazing. How long would it take you to do a field this size?
Our guys could pick about, they could pick about 100 bags an hour, the 6 of them that are out here. We would probably only be in this corn a day and a half for Big Y on the volume they use, yep.
That's great. So can we give it a try? Can we try picking some corn?
Yeah, got an ear right there.
So you check it on the tip and then you pull and then twist?
Pull and twist.
Oh!
I got it.
Very nice. You got a little extra corn there.
Did I?
Can we open it up, see what it looks like?
Sure. So is there any magic way to do this?
Well, yeah, that's it. Grab it, yeah.
Gary, you haven't husked enough corn this summer.
I haven't. I don't grow corn. I eat corn. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So how long does it take from picking to get to our stores?
We're going to start picking this stuff at probably 6:15, 6:20 in the morning, and probably to the first store by 10:15.
Really?
Wow. Do you mind if I go for an ear?
No, you could try an ear.
All right. Looks good. Perfect. Open it up. Let's see how we did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we shouldn't let these go to waste, so let's give it a try.
All right, here we go. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, you can see like all the sugary starch.
Wow.
It's beautiful and it tastes great.
You almost couldn't even tell that it's not cooked.
I know.
Like it's just so sweet and tender. Wow.
You don't need butter or salt.
I'm just gonna go and keep eating.
Okay,
yeah. These are great. Now we're experts, corn experts.
And the variety name happens to be awesome. And
Ah, look at that. I didn't even know that. It's intuition.
And the different corn eating skills. We got a half a typewriter and a random.
I am random.
Random.
That's a good summary of Carrie. Random. So we are in a beautiful sunflower field. It's magnificent to see. What is the purpose of sunflowers here for your production?
We use them to attract pollinator bees for our other vegetables, you know, so we could bring the pollinator habitat up.
Great.
And we use it as a cover crop to add organic matter back to the soil.
Well, they are spectacular to look at, so we thank you.
Yeah, they are. Well, thank you again, Will, for having us today. Local partnerships are so important to Big Y, and we really love supporting local farm and just the economy.
We feel the same way at Cecarelli Farms. It's actually nice to, you know, go around town and have someone say, hey, I went to Big Y and I got your stuff, or I saw your picture in Big Y, or I got some corn at Big Y. It's, you know, it's nice to have that, and it's a good local outlet for us.
They know where it's coming from.
They know where it's coming from, and a lot of these people, they're lifelong residents. They've been here forever, so they know someone in the family, and I think it gets a lot of people excited for the summer.
Definitely.
If you enjoyed this episode of Big Y Local Love, make sure you check out more of our adventures on BigY.com/locallove and follow Big Y and Living Well Eating Smart on Facebook and Instagram.